The Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi loves to travel. He's clocked up a remarkable 27 trips since becoming leader last year. From Australia to Tajikistan, he's a true jet-setter. Mr. Modi wants to prove that India is open for business. He wants to sell India around the world. Maybe he just likes ticking off a few of the top tourist destinations. Well, that's what the critics back home have said. But he sees his travels as an essential part of building bridges. And as you can see, he's not afraid to embrace local culture. But with India's growing economic power, world leaders are keen to see him. Just before this boat trip, he sealed a deal with France for fighter jets. India's certainly got money to spend. Look at the multi-billion-dollar deal it's just done for fighter jets. And also, it's got a huge and growing middle class. By 2020, it will have the most middle-class people in the world, and they will buy a lot of stuff. And despite a rivalry with China to become an economic superpower, he's tried to make connections there as well. China and India are the world's biggest nations, but India's always felt a bit of a poorer cousin, and Prime Minister Modi wants to change that. India is the 9th largest economy in the world at the moment. The IMF predicts that within a decade it could be the 3rd largest. Modi wants to make sure that India is on a par with China when you're thinking about foreign investment. And let's not forget, he's incredibly popular with the Indian diaspora. Bharat Mata ki. Prime Minister Modi has certainly revealed himself as something of a showman. He loves the big ticket event. In London, he's hired the biggest stadium for a huge event involving all the Indian diaspora who live in Britain.